Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to Betrayal in Antara, where our boys William and Aaron have made it to the swampside town of Torlith, just outside of the Shepherd's headquarters. So, we have a whole new area to explore, and we have found that they sell some pretty impressive armor here at the shop. We're not going to be purchasing that right away. I want to see, before we spend that much money, whether or not we're going to find anything worthwhile for, like, if there's quests in the area or maybe on our enemies. Every time we come to a new place like this, there's always people to meet, stuff to do, and the last time that we got a really big equipment upgrade, the game gave it to us for free, like right after we had spent a fortune on it, so I'm gonna hang on this time. We'll see what happens. Besides, we're pretty well off, I think. Both of them have a blessed breastplate. William has a blessed sword, and he's been doing a really good job of keeping everything up close to 100%. So let's see what else Torlith has in store for us. Yeah. That's every time that we come to a new town like this, it is always a blast to see what they've got for us. I'm wondering if there's going to be a new tavern song. Okay, good. We've got plenty of food right now. I think we're okay on that. Also staff? Yeah, okay. No freebies. And of course we still have that vaguely threatening music for this region. Well, anything behind the house here? No? Okay. Well, let's see what's inside. Look at this. Even the texture has changed. Maybe because the town is near the swamp or something. Yeah, it is. That music is so ominous. Judging from the construction equipment scattered about and the half-painted interior, it was apparent that the shop wasn't quite open yet. William caught the eye of the man who seemed to be in charge of the organized chaos. "Excuse me, we were just passing by and wondered what's going to be here." The man scratched his head. "Yeah, they're gonna serve drinks here." Aaron thought he understood. "Oh, a tavern. Kind of small, though." The man shook his head. "That's because there aren't going to be more than a couple of tables. The idea is people are going to buy their drinks here, but drink them somewhere else. And not ale or wine, but hot stuff like tea." Aaron's face showed his puzzlement. "Why wouldn't you just make your own at home instead?" "I don't get it either," he shrugged. "The owner thinks it'll be big, though, planning to set up shops all over the Empire. His name's Ishmael, I think." Thanking the man for his help, William and Aaron left him to his work. So he's opening a chain of hot drink stands? Okay, so this game is from 1997, which means that could potentially be a very dated reference to something. Like, that could be a Starbucks joke? Maybe? I don't know. Was Starbucks around in 1997? They probably were. My memory is fuzzy. Those were the dark times. Yeah, see, you get it. That's the only thing I can think of. Through the open door, the companions saw a man hunched over a cold fireplace, trying to light kindling with a flint. The fluent stream of curses issuing from the man's lips indicated he wasn't having much luck. Aaron volunteered his assistance. "I can get that fire going for you, sir." The scruffy man nodded. "Be my guest, but the sodding wood is wet clear through." Aaron knelt by the hearth. Softly singing a fire song, he coaxed a tiny flame with his crooked index finger. Gently, patiently, he guided the flame along the twigs until the smaller branches lit of their own accord. The fire well started. Aaron stood, brushing off his hands. "There you go." The man snorted. "I should have known you for a mage. You got that holier-than-thou attitude down square." William interjected. That's not the right way to talk to someone who just kept you from freezing this evening. What do you have against mages, anyhow? Got my reasons, the man spat on the earthen floor. It was a mage what caused me to be squatting in this wretched shack instead of living it up in a comfortable inn. He come to me last week, well-dressed and high-mannered he was. Told me he'd pay well if I'd protect him in the swamps. He had some notion about collecting the bugs to study their lightning. I was needed to keep him from getting fried in the process. I did my job and more than. Saved his magic arse several times that day, so when he's got all his damn bugs, what does he do but throw a hex on me? I must have been out for a while, because when I come to, the mage was gone. Stiffed me good, sawed his hide. William says, guess that would tick me off, too. Did he leave any clues behind that might help you track him down and get your due? The mercenary scratched his rump. No, just some buggered books. I almost burned them, but then I thought, what if he comes back to a pile of ashes? Last thing I need is an angry mage on my tail. Aaron suggested, perhaps one way to get back at that mage would be to tell us where the books are. Then if he comes back to collect his belongings, they'll be gone, but he won't be able to blame you. That'll work. We were on the outer edge of the swamp east of Torlith, south of the road. Not that I'll ever hear of it, but I hope this steams that mage good. South of the road. You don't think that swamp survival skills and what was the other one? Weather patterns of Ramar? And that's the one that gave us, like, electricity magic. Yeah, I bet this is them. I bet we already dug them up. Hey. If not, we'll find them when we head back that way. Okay, nothing in between there. Let's see who's in this house. A hand fumbled at the doorknob. Then the door swung open. A man with his arm in a sling apologized. Sorry for the wait, but it takes me a while to do things with my left hand. What happened to you? William asked. Chewmen happened to me. I came home last week to find a pair of them wrecking my house. I tried to fight them off, but they knocked me down. Curse my luck to fall on my arm. Fortunately, my son wasn't with me. If anything had happened to him... The man's words trailed off as if he didn't even want to consider the horrid possibilities. Aaron looked around the tidied house. It looks like they didn't do any permanent damage. No, I got here before they had time, but they did make off with something irreplaceable. The man sighed. Maybe this won't sound like much to you, but when Kirith was born a few years ago, I had a special lever chest made with his name as the combination. A Grulf crafted it from rare and expensive woods. It didn't have much value in it, just some keepsakes, but I planned to give it to Kirith on his 16th birthday. William and Aaron promised to keep a lookout for the chest if they happened across any Chewmen. The man thanked them. I'd give you a hand, but... He gestured at his broken arm and shrugged ruefully. Okay. Well, let's put a marker down so that we don't forget about that. Okay, he said that Kirith's name was the combination. Oop. There we go. Well, that's handy to know, so that way, if we run across a lever chest, we won't be bamboozled, confounded, consternated by its mysterious combination. A small brass plate read, Sir Richard Densmore, Provincial Representative. A butler answered the door. William was just about to introduce himself when he was interrupted by a voice from the hallway. I'm not taking any callers today, James. Tell them to make an appointment for after I return from Antara. William looked past the butler to see a bald, hawk-nosed man pulling on his gloves. Have I the honor of addressing Sir Densmore? Not for long, you don't. The man laughed loudly at his own joke. I'm on my way out the door. The Shira goes into session in a few days, and I've much too much to do to stand about discussing the state of your fields or the taxes on your shop, or... He looked at William with some puzzlement. Or the condition of your lifestyle, whatever that may be. Hey, we've been over this. It's not a lifestyle. Okay? He was born this way. Perhaps just a few minutes of your time, William began. Densmore stepped up to William, looked down at him, raised his eyebrows, and said, Excuse me, sir. You are blocking my door. William stood aside. Densmore swept past him, bestowed a single condescending glance on Aaron, and continued down the path to his awaiting carriage. Rude. Rude. And he even stopped especially to judge his boyfriend. Honest to goodness, some people's kids. Okay, well, wonder if we'll run into him again. Okay, now, one of you mentioned, either in chat or in the YouTube comments, and I don't remember which one, that the swamp was notoriously buggy. So, we haven't done much. I have quick saved. We can see here is the road that's going to go back over towards Darby, where Kaelin and Rawl were at. Further up this way, we know that there was like a house in the swamp and stuff, so we've got to explore this area. Yeah, the road across the swamp. Okay, so we got to be careful here. I'm guessing, look here, yes. I'm guessing it's going to be kind of like that narrow hallway in Shepherd headquarters, where, if we're not careful, it could bump us around, and we could wind up sunk down in geography somewhere. These narrow passages like this seem to be a little iffy, because y'all have seen this if you've watched previous episodes, where heading down these places where the walls are kind of close together, you saw that jitter effect, and there doesn't seem to be any help for it. Like, it does not matter how straight a line you walk, the game bounces you off geometry like crazy. So, well, the cattails are pretty. I wonder if those are part of the, like, actual plant life and nature backgrounds that were photographed for the game and then digitized, or if those were art done by hand. Okay, these are some Grulf. Hey. William called to the head of the Grulf pack. Excuse me, venerable leader. May I ask where you're bound? The aged Grulf turned his grizzled head in William's direction, but didn't slow his pace. We have no time for idle roadside chats, young man. Please, do not detain us. William and Aaron broke into a jog, keeping pace with the Grulf. Aaron asked, Are you answering the summons to return to the ancestral den? The pack leader stopped and stared at Aaron. What do you know of this, human? Intimidated by the Grulf's stern manner, Aaron quickly replied, We heard that ghosts were threatening the den. Can you tell us more? The Grulf puffed through his teeth. Apparently, you are better informed about the situation than are we. William cut in anxiously. Look, a friend of ours, a human woman traveling with the Grulf, has gone to look for her father. He lives on the way to the ancestral den. If you see her, would you mind telling her... Tell her... Annoyed at being treated like a Traka messenger, the Grulf growled, Tell her what, human? William blushed beneath his tan. Just forget it. May you have a safe journey. And you... Okay. I'm guessing that they probably are blocking our path. Oh, no, we can go past them. And then immediately get stuck on geometry. Okay, but... Interesting. Now, can we go across the bridge?
Given what we know, I don't think we'll find the consort by going this way. We shouldn't stray too far until we figure out where he is.
Okay, as expected. So let's head up this way while we have a clear path. We will rest until daylight, and it looks like we need to be on the watch for literal lightning bugs, is kind of what it sounded like. But first, we will sneak up on these guys. Maybe. Ooh. A group of grizzled men in patchwork armor lurked near the swamp's edge. They were not here earlier when we were looking across the river. They had the air of men feigning idle ambivalence while waiting for something to happen. They eyed William and Aaron warily. These are some characters. Okay, well, it looks like we can't go this way just yet, perhaps? I can see the door is right there. Let me over. Okay, So we just can't cross this. The actual, like, swamp here, the marshy area, is just a total barrier. Okay, that makes sense. So we've got to find someone else or advance one of these other, like, quest lines we've heard about. Oh! Hey, the Grulf are actually gone. Neat. I love little details like that. We talked to them and they actually went on their way. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no, this is what I was warned about. Oh no. Oh no. Let me back on the road. Well, we live here now. Okay. Okay. Fine. This is a load. This is exactly the glitch that was described, so... Well, dang it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the other direction. Okay, well, we don't have to go all the way back up there, so... And we can't talk to the Grulf again. Let's just go back down this way. Wow, it really does not matter. Look at that! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is relentless. Relentless. Okay. I'm just going to take it slow and easy rather than trying and force it. Yep, that's what happened in the Shepherd headquarters. And we just had to go really slow, because it seems like what's happening is that being bounced between the walls like this confuses the game's pathfinding and shunts you off of, like, the actual path into the area you're not supposed to be in. So... Maybe, or I wonder if turning on this setting where it keeps you stuck to the road will help. Oh, that actually does help. I'm still going to kind of take it easy here, but... There we go. Okay, that seems to help. That seems to help. Good to know. Good to know. I wish we could have done that in Shepherd headquarters. If y'all did not see the last stream, be sure to go over and check it out on YouTube. There were some spectacular glitches in that place. It was very exciting. And at times comical. Oh. Hello. Aha. Our first battle. Ooh, and what's this? I see a treasure chest in the background, and these are Chew-men. I wonder if these are the fellas who stole Kirith's chest. Let's find out. No. Here's what we want. There we go. Go big or go home. William, I choose you. Ah, good choice. Hopefully he'll make short work of these fellas. And while we've got mostly full health here, let's just hit back, because this guy's already wounded. There we go. The Chew-men dudes seem to go down quite a bit faster than the ladies do. We're gonna have to rest after this anyway, so just in case. The sort of descending note on that spell right at the beginning always makes me feel like it's about to be a debuff, like I accidentally cast a hex on myself instead, and then it sort of like picks back up, and then like there's a sense of relief, like, okay, no, gosh, it was a buffing spell. I had to think about changing over to Aaron's turn there. Did you see that pause where the computer was like, what are we gonna do now? Oof. If that's the only hit we take, that's fine. It's not bad. Yeah, man, the Chew-men ladies, like, terrify me because they are snipers, every one of them. Run away. Is he gonna get to take 2 turns? There we go. Rest, then. Rest, my lad. Okay, yep, there's the treasure chest. Let's fix all of this stuff. He took a hit too, so there we go. Hey, nice. Repair has broken 70. We're up to 72 now. Spellcasting is now at 72. Not bad. Okay, self and allies at 73. Look at this. We're doing great. That's up to 70 now. 50. 44. Yes! New spell. Finally, it's been a while. Man, I can't wait to find out what that last type of magic is. Assuming it is the last one. Okay. Shield your ears. Touch. Cause. Charm. Rachel's song. Rachel's song. Okay, who's Rachel? Well, we should be able to sell all of this at the shop just around the corner. I will take care of that momentarily. But first... Okay, he does have the Ring of the Ranger on. There we go. Lever puzzle does not appear to be trapped. Burla's emeralds, torchite stones, priceless works of art. I need them not for you, my son, the treasure of my heart. Okay, this has got to be Kirith's chest. Yep. K-I-R-I-T-H. There we go. Okay, cool. And this is some Fidali leaves and a bracelet. That's not much, and we don't really have a lot of room for that stuff, nor do we know where there's a jewelry shop where we could even sell the bracelet. So since that belongs to his son, I'm not going to take it. He didn't tell me we could. I'm just going to go back over here and speak to him. It's this house, right? I think. "How's the arm?" William asked when the man opened the door. The man adjusted the sling. "Not so good. I don't think the bone is mending properly." "I'm sorry to hear that. However, we didn't come by just to pay a house call. We have some good news for you." "Well, I certainly could use some." "We ran across the Chew men, and guess what they had? Your chest. Not being the brightest lights in the outhouse, the Chew men couldn't figure out how to open it. With the exception of a few minor scratches, it's as good as new." The man beamed. "Yes, that is good news indeed. Please, tell me where it is so I can fetch it home." William unrolled his map and pointed to the chest's location. "Better take some friends along to help. You're not in any condition to be lugging a chest through that swamp." "I will. Thanks very much. Here, maybe you can use this ring. I won it from a guy in a card game. He said it was magical, but I think he was just trying to bump its value." "Ooh, a magic ring, you say?" "Oh, it's a circlet of Synedrin. Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, I won't turn my nose up at free magic rings. But we don't really use the one that we have, you know. Hey, movement and poison went up. That's good. Getting there. Cool. Well, that's one quest already completed. I should have been more careful here and we could have gotten a surprise round, because I'm pretty sure that coming over here from, like, Shepherd headquarters, we looked across and I saw those people. Ooh, this swamp is everywhere. I see some shepherds over there, too. Ooh, and this... Yeah, that must be that big temple that we saw up on the hill here. Okay, we'll deal with them in a minute. I want to go over here and see what this building is. Because, as I said in the last stream, one of the things that had me hesitating about buying the Montari plate mail was that it wasn't going to be much of an improvement other than hardness over our blessed breastplates, because when they're at 100%, their damage absorption is 80%. So the Montari plate has a hardness of 45, which is great, but just increasing the hardness by itself, while that's good, I don't know if it's like 4,500 burl is good when that's literally all of our money. On the other hand, if we have a Temple of Core handy and we can get them blessed, the damage absorption goes up to 90%, I'm guessing, because it was plus 10% before. That's 9/10 of all physical damage sucked up by our armor when it's operating at maximum capacity. And then the increased hardness also means it will take longer to deteriorate, so we will have a high damage absorption for longer, just like with the breastplate being, you know, an improvement over Montari chainmail. So if this is a Temple of Core, that would be very lucky, because then I would be a lot less hesitant to shuck out the cash for at least one suit of armor. We could go ahead and get some for William, for example, and then we can always come back later if somebody doesn't drop some for Aaron. And it is a Temple of Core, yes! Awesome. Good. Okay. That's what we like to see. You need to do a little outside work, fellas. Okay, stealth ring on. I don't know why I bothered to save it here. It saves right before battle. Oh, and we didn't even get a chance to try and sneak. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, because I don't know when she's coming back. Because, like, they got a chapter to themselves, and then she got a chapter, and now it's back with them, so will she be alone again next chapter? Or will, like, because she found her dad and saved the woods from the wraiths, is her adventure done and she's going to meet back up with them? Either way, we don't know for sure when we'll be able to go back to Torlith and have a Temple of Corso readily available, so yeah, if we can, it might actually not be a bad idea. You're right. We'll see if we can afford it. I think that that's a solid plan. Okay. See, that makes sense. That way each of them, if that's the case, each of them will get 2 chapters to themselves. But then whatever we have in our inventories, we know that we keep from one chapter to another. So... actually, let me go ahead and rest first. So yeah, we could get some, bless it, and hang on to it for her. And then that way, if we don't have a convenient place to buy it, or we don't have a Temple of Core available or something, we will have it for her as well. Ooh. Come down and get this guy. Don't want to say I missed my opportunity. I was about to cast Lightning Storm. Yeah. I love just the circle of misses, and William can't hit anything either sometimes, so it's just whiff, 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 whiff. They out here playing wiffle ball. Now, damn it. Listen, we got stuff to do. How many charges are on his? We've only used 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, now, come on. I don't want to complain, but I feel as though, like, since I was hitting him with lightning damage, not just the staff, that maybe the shield should not block all of it? Okay, well, here. Y'all can just deal with that. And if you think you're getting away, you've got another think coming. Leave him alone. Don't you hit that sweet boy. Oh, that douchebag. That's alright, we'll get 3 of them. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, let's see. We just go all out here. Oh, I can't. Can I... I could stop him. Would Emulsify work? Can I hit him from... No, William's just in the way. Dang it. Okay, well, if that's the case, then at least... I can do that? I could put another adrenaline on... I really don't want him to get away. Ooh, we haven't used this in a while. Can I... That might help. That might stop him, maybe. Yes, it stuck him. Okay. I don't know if that'll actually stop him or not. Should I also hit him with Unseen Eye? probably not. That's probably a waste. I'm just going to hit this guy. There we go. Okay. That may have been a waste of a spell, but it made me feel like I accomplished something. And we got to use the spell that we don't usually use, so... Had to go all the way around there. You know what? There. If I'm gonna have to rest anyway. Boom. Oh, good. Now, see, I'm really upset that that other one got away because we could sell this. All of this can be turned directly into cash for armor and blessings, because the blessings are going to cost money, too. We can't forget that. Okay, we will definitely have to come back here. But first, we must rest. Round and round and round it goes. And where it stops is right where I would have wanted it to stop anyway, so that's good. And let's put scouting back on and repair before I forget. Really? Zaha, see, I was ahead of you this time. I remembered. Ooh, hey. Are those the bugs? And I see a dude over there. Bugs and dude? Can we sneak up on them? No. Are these those lightning bugs? Oh my god, they're literally called lightning bugs. I love it. Okay. He was talking about not getting fried by their electricity, so I think this might be a great time to actually use Aura of Insulation. Yeah? That does seem like maybe that was a good choice. Ooh. Oh yeah, we have this, that's right. Well, he doesn't need it right now. They had like 60 health. Should I? Probably, because I'm gonna have to cast more Aura of Insulation, which means that we don't have a buffing spell, like an opportunity to cast that too. Let's get this on Aaron as well, because we know if we don't, they will also shoot him. It's a good thing they're terrible shots. Hey, see? I knew we'd need it. 57 damage, very nice. I'm not going to cast Lightning Storm here because I'm assuming that very probably it's not going to be useful. Did that one not die? Health 25. There we go, now they look dead. Do we have a spell here that would be useful? Yeah, I feel like if we shot them with lightning, then probably not a whole lot would happen. On the other hand, we have that fire spell that we haven't used in a while, and they are standing in the perfect spot for it. So let's do a Blazing Barricade. I don't want to do 12 phases because they might move. I'm going to go for 10. That'll also hit all of them for 10 damage. Yes, stand in the flames. If you want to move back into the fire, that would be just dandy there. Because of their animation and the way they're stacked up, it can be kind of difficult to tell if I got one. See, that was my thought. Like, neither fire nor water is lightning. And we all know that bug types are weak against fire, so... Okay, aura of insulation is off. Let me go ahead and put that right back on. Oh, I should have cast that on him and then had him use the grounding wire. Ooh, whoa. Not great. May have to use some send water. I'll probably have to use send water just to cast Aura of Insulation again without passing out. Man, they hit hard when they hit. But I like that all of the defensive spells seem... They're all kind of like Armor Light, where if they're active and you get hit, it just negates the hit. So it's not like reducing electricity damage that's dealt, as far as I can tell. It's just while the spell is active, you have immunity to electricity, which is really cool. I'm resting as much as I can so that... Okay, there we go. Have to rest for less time when we're out. And of course they don't leave corpses. That's reasonable. Like the crabs do, but they don't carry anything anyway. Wow. Hey, his melee went up. Lol. Look at this. Area went up, create went up, range went up, self and ally went up, of course. That's almost maxed out. Some of these, they're going up a lot. 72 for resist, 58, 51, charm is 55, strength is 45. How's our spell doing? Almost there. Okay. And yeah. Like, we're going to pay in health and stamina for not using the grounding wire. But I feel like if I can save my consumables for emergencies, most of the time that's what I want to do. But I do wish that second time I could have saved some stamina and maybe avoided having to use that send water by putting the spell on him and then using the grounding wire for William. Yeah, we found... I think the shop in Torlith actually sells it, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't it? Like, they sold the plate armor, and then they also sold grounding wire, I believe that we saw. Pretty sure. In which case, it's not as big of a deal. Alright, who's this guy? Oh, you look like a fun character. Oh my goodness, look at this fellow. William and Aaron caught their breath after the battle. They watched the man rise up from where he cowered, covering his head with his arms in an attempt to protect himself from the lightning bugs. Acting as if he didn't see them, he turned and strode into the swamp. The companions followed, as curious as to what he'd do next, as they were annoyed that he didn't even thank them for rescuing him. The ground turned marshy beneath their feet. Mud and muck sucked at their boots. Though they chose their steps with care, the going got perilous. William was about to suggest they head back to the road when the man ahead of them stopped and waved his arms. Aaron heard words of magic, plus a number of unrecognizable sounds. Oh, I bet this is the asshole mage. Aha. Or just, at the very least, push him into the mud, right? But this is all kind of coming together. It makes sense now if he's studying the lightning bugs like why one of his books gave us a big boost to electricity magic. So, no, that would be a terrible kind of sorcerer to be. Like if you have, I'm a diviner, I specialize in divination magic. I am a conjurer, I specialize in conjuring. I'm an asshole wizard. Everyone just not making eye contact. Accompanied by a crackling noise, the ground grew firm, and William took a step. It's solid, but slippery. I think he froze it. Walk with care. He's a mage? What's he doing out here in the middle of the swamp? I'm just about to ask him. William called up ahead. Oh, you, mage. We want to talk to you. The mage whirled around, his eyes gleaming and darting from side to side. Buzz, buzz, zap, zap. William? I think he's in shock from the lightning bug attack. I don't know. He looks like a wilder mage to me. Probably went crazy a long time ago and was cast out by his tribe. He could be dangerous. Well, I feel sorry for him. I'm going closer to try to talk to him. I don't think that's a good idea, Aaron. Aaron shrugged and walked slowly toward the mage, his hands outstretched, because we know Aaron is the king of not good ideas. William drew his sword and followed a few paces behind. The mage whirled first in one direction, then another, thrusting his staff out against attackers only he could see. Aaron got close, but the mage didn't notice him. Aaron clapped his hands. The mage jumped, but his eyes focused for an instant. Taking this as a clue, Aaron punctuated his greeting with claps. We mean you no harm. Speak with us. The trick worked. The mage saw Aaron. Cold. Aaron prompted. You're cold? The mage raised his staff as if to strike. William rushed in, but Aaron held him back. In a voice broken with disuse, the mage uttered, No, I am cold. The center of cold. Here. The mage pounded his chest with his fist. Oh, I see. You control cold. That's how you froze the swamp. Why don't you freeze the lightning bugs, too? The mage's attention had started to wander, but it snapped back into focus at the word lightning. He became agitated, waving his staff in a frenzy of parries. Swarms, attacking. Cold makes them angry. Nowhere safe. Pain, agony. The mage fell to the ground, protecting his head with his arms, his words trailing off into a high-pitched whine. Okay. Is that all he did? Mage stood where William and Aaron had left him, his eyes seemingly focused on airborne attackers only he could see. Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, because he seems to be afraid of the lightning bug, so yeah, maybe if we... let's see. No, I want to, like, split them up. Okay, well, that's fine. Sometimes you do. If I had a nickel, honestly.
Whoa.
Looks like our eyes were bigger than our packs. If we want this, we'll have to make some room for it first.
Oh, I thought I double
That
clicked or
doesn't work.
something. Okay, I see. It just did that pop-up thing because our inventory's full. What's he trying to give us? Aaron clapped his hands to draw the mage's attention. Then he held out the wire. This is grounding wire. It'll protect you from the bug's lightning. You'll be safe. The mage seemed to understand because he clutched the wire like a drowning sailor grabs at a floating branch. The mage started to walk away, then turned and thrust his staff at Aaron. Aaron instinctively took it, though he protested. But this is your... The mage said, Staff will teach cold. Then he strode away into the depths of the swamp. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and it did only take one grounding wire. Good. Okay, well, let me see. If I rearrange things here, is that enough? Ooh. Hey. A winter staff. Most of the staff appear to be carved of ivory, but it seemed to flow into translucent crystal at its tip. Gripping the staff sent a chill through William's arm. For a moment, he thought he could see his own breath. Cool. So... Oh... There we go. There it is. Snow, ice, and low temperatures. He gave us 20 points in cold magic. Oh, man. Cool. And it didn't unlock a new spell right away, but that's okay. That's cool. Neat. And the guy is still here either because he's glitched or whatever, but we seem to be done with him. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm assuming that this staff probably also gives us a bonus to cold magic, the same way that kinetic staff gives us a bonus to electricity and the fire staff gives us a bonus to fire magic. Neat. Neat. I love it. Yes, good. Oh, and a treasure chest. Hey. Now, see, now you're thinking with portals. Yes, thank you. It's just like when they were casting Vengeance of Ymir on us over and over in Disciples' Sacred Lands. Please, feel free. Go ahead. Unload all your terrible ice puns. Y'all have no chill. My life is suffering. Okay. Ring of the Ranger. He's got it on. Does not appear to be trapped. It does say a lever puzzle, but you never know. And I see more lightning bugs over there, too. In every city, the Emperor maintains his eyes and ears. Let's see. What could that be? It's not... Surely it's not his shadows. That was already a clue once, right? I don't know who works for the Emperor that would be his eyes and ears. It's not the Jaegers. God, there. Yes, thank you for the horrible ice puns. Now is the winter of my discontent. I don't know what this would be. Are there any other, like, positions or officials or something that, like, that the Emperor has that serve him? Could it be... I see... This makes me think maybe it's... Could it be, like, consul? Like an Imperial consul? That's a word, but I don't know if I've ever heard be, like, in the... Oh! Okay, that's what it was. This camping trip is intense. God. What is this? A tower shield. Knights carried such shields, often emblazoned with the crest of the house they served. Its length covered much of a fighter's body, protecting a greater area than smaller shields could. Protection 29%, hardness 30. Ooh, and that's with it damage too, so this is an upgrade from the tortoise shield. Nice. Of course, we don't have room to carry it. Did I? I already did that. let me see here. I can do this. And this. And I need to give him... I don't know why I did that, because William's the one who needs it. We need to move stuff over from his inventory. Doesn't matter. Anything. There we go. See, because they'll auto-equip armor and shields. Whoa, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. I mean, that's the size that a tower shield would be. But still. Let's keep that. Oh, wait. I have to give him this back. Psh. What else did I... Oh. Okay, fair enough. There. And now we can use this. Ta-da! Cool, because that's more protection than the tortoise shell is, even though the tortoise shield is at higher condition. And it will deteriorate slower as well because it's hardness 30. Not bad. Okay, let me put here... I'll make a note that this is not empty, and we'll come back and get that shield. Most of the loot that we've found so far has been weapons and armor. And I am glad, because that's the store that we have available to sell stuff in, so we'll actually be able to do that. Lord, what's going to be all the way back here? Better be something good. Can we... Probably not. Nope. Okay. It's not going to let us sneak. Oh, shoot. I don't think I rested. Well... It'll be fine. If not, then I'll just load it. Oh, thank goodness that missed. I love it. Okay, let's use some grounding wire. There we go. William unrolled a length of wire from the spool, tying one end to a metal fastener on the neck of his armor and hanging the other end down its back so that it trailed along the ground. It would probably be ripped off during battle, but until then, William would breathe a little easier during a thunderstorm. Cool. Okay, sure. Oh, he's got both frostbands now. I forgot that there was another one. I should definitely use that then, because that helped last time. And the grounding wire is going to last, like, the whole battle, presumably. Whereas the spell, of course, only lasts so many turns. So that is also a consideration. And they are really gunning for Aaron. But that's one down. 2 good hits takes them out. And I'm glad we get to see the grounding wire in action, because we first found some of that back in, like... Gosh, was it chapter 4? We finish them off? No, he didn't hit. Darn it. That noise is so funny when they move around. Hey, he hit. Good, and he gave them a good wallop too, so that means that one hit from each of them, they could be able to double team these and take them down. They do. That is what they sound like. I can't believe that didn't finish him off. His aura of insulation is worn off too. Not good, but they're shooting at William right now, so... I'm gonna go hit this one, because that one can't have many hit points left. We'll see if Aaron can finish it off. There we go, yes. another good hit ought to kill that one. There we go. Not bad. Okay, I was really worried about these things, but they're not, like, that terrible. Oof. It's the end of our whetstone and almost the end of our armorer's hammer. I'm gonna have to find some more. Okay. Anything else going on down here? Ooh, were they guarding a chest, sort of? Oh. Now see, I knew I should have rested. I didn't put the Ring of Scouting back on either. This is my own fault. Okay, well...
What am I using for brains?
You're right. I'm supposed to double-click. My bad. Hey, not bad. I should probably use the Frostband again, because if they are wearing breastplates, it's going to block most of the physical damage, but it won't help with elemental damage. Plus, we could always just use, like, the space. There we go. See? That's better. I mean, hey, if you want to move all the way around, that's totally fine. Honestly, that's great. That just means that, let's see. It would be here, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Static discharge. We haven't used this in a while. Shazam. Ooh. Did we finish learning the charm spell? If we did, we've not gotten to see that in action yet. Okay, let's see. Did we? I don't see it yet. I don't think we have it. Communion. Yeah. These are all the spells we already have. So we're still learning Rachel's song, unfortunately. I like that he's fast enough to go twice, because that often means that we can rest 2 times in a row. Just come down here and hit this guy. I want to get his melee up. He needs something to rely on when we don't have stamina for spellcasting, or when we're out of send water, like now. There we go. We'll rest when they're not looking at us. Hang in there, William. Might have to use some send water for him, actually. Stamina 8. That's not bad, but I'm going to rest again because that gives us a lightning bolt. And then let's do this. That'll put him back in the green. And there goes another one. All right. Now let's see. Let's try, since we have it. Ooh, no. Wait a minute. You know what we should do? So... yeah, we don't need that much damage. We've not gotten to cast this a lot yet. Here we go. Swarm. Look at that. 80 damage in one shot. That is such a powerful spell. It takes a lot of setup to use it. Oh, man. They said nah, fam. They said nah. I hate that they got away. Oh, I hate that. Because they took those breastplates with them, which is what I really want. But that's okay. Did that bump us down? No, okay. So we get to see more... Ooh, a bead chest. So when we get to see more map. Oh boy, okay. We have a red, a yellow, and a green. We need 2 blues, a yellow, and a green, so that red has to be turned into 2 blues somehow. Okay. Let me look over these combinations. The red can immediately be turned into a yellow and 3 whites. But if we have a bunch of whites, they all have to be broken up between different combinations. So... if we drop the red, that gives us a lot of play. Is it too much, though? We can spend the 2 yellows that we just got. Well, the yellow, the new yellow and the old one. That would give us a blue and a red. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. I think. Okay, so... blue, red, green, white, white. That means... let's see, white and red would be 3 greens. We could turn 4 of these into 1 yellow. White and a blue would give us 2 reds. White, green, red gives us blue, yellow. Red and green would give us a blue. Or I could turn the blue one into a red and green. Have 2 reds. I could get 2 more reds, but do we need 2 more reds? I need more green. If I drop that blue one, we would have 2 red, 2 green, and 2 white. And then I could drop a red, a green, and a white to get a blue and a yellow. That would leave us with 1 of each of the first ones, and then 1 of each of those, so we have 1 of each color total. So then we would just need to... if I do it again... because we have it again, that would be 2 yellow and 2 blue. That would be the 2 blue that we need. Now that's a trap. Because we need a green one. I mean, I could get a green for these 3. I could turn it back into that. So the only thing I can get with blues and yellows is I can get a green one, or I can switch it back. So let me do this. That gives us a green. Because 1 yellow gives us one of each color. And then... and then... Wait. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes! Yes! And it's another one of those lucky charms. Oh, man. We are always after those lucky charms. Whew, okay. I do too. I like the puzzle locks. Both of the different kinds. I'm a big fan. He has Henna's horn, and that's the one that causes him to use less food. That's not a bad thing, but I feel like the lucky charm is probably better because we have enough money to buy food. So don't think you can carry anything more. Okay, I mean, that's fair. What even is that? It's the note. Let me do this. I think that might be the thing to do. And so that we can take Henna's horn with us, I'm going to leave those potions. Where is it? Come here. There we go. Because those are the least important things that we need right now, or that we're carrying. Okay. Did I do... There we go. And we don't have a whetstone, so that's kind of... It is what it is. Rest. Rest, because I didn't last time. And good. His melee is already almost maxed out, and his scouting's doing well, too. Damage went up. Poison and cause. And we've learned Rachel's song. Excellent. And now our other stuff has gone up enough that apparently we have access to another new spell. It's Self or Ally Resist and Cold. I am guessing that this is like Aura of Insulation or whatever. Like, this is going to be our cold immunity spell. Thermal Envelope. You know that that's what that is. Okay, Rachel's song must be a combat spell because it is not in here. Okay, I don't see anything over there. Let's get out of this swamp. I did put the Ring of the Ranger back on him. Yes, okay. Can I go out this way? Can I just, like, not walk through the whole swamp, please? Is that another treasure chest? Okay, that's bait, right? Like, y'all see that. Like, this is a trap. Surely. No? Really? No one ambushed us? I can't believe it. Okay. Another lever puzzle chest. Wow. I'm not picking a lot of locks. Now, this would have been nice. Now, how come this wasn't Kaylin's section? Ooh. Sad, twisted people, born of disaster and shunned by others. Well, that has to be the Chuman, right? That has to be, surely. C-H-U-M-E-N. There we go. Okay. Cool, so we got some Earth End, we've got a pendant, and we've got some Halder's Brew. So, poison has proven to be fairly useless in this game. Yeah, so far, that's the easiest one. It really has been. It's not as funny as Derek, for sure. And not as much of a struggle as some of the others have been. I'm going to leave this because we don't have any place to sell it yet, and I can come back and get it if we find a jewelry shop. But I am going to take this Halder's Brew because methinks we're going to need it. We already kind of have. And what else? He's got the thawing belt. I'm going to let him carry Henna's horn, just so that I can give some of this Sen water back to Aaron, because he's not carrying any at the moment. Man, I'm glad we bought extra. It really does. It really does. And I hate to throw those away, because kind of like with the fire staff, we haven't found anywhere that sells them yet, so until we do, it's kind of a unique item, but at the same time, it takes up so much space. I feel like, what is this? Oh, it's some mercenaries. Okay, whatever. Y'all are nothing. You're nothing to me. I think what I might do is actually take the winter staff back to where the fire staff is at and put both of those in a chest or something. Ooh, yeah, we should try the charm spell now that we actually have it this time. And then we can come back and get it if we need it. Where's it gonna be? It has to be one of these. Those are almost identical icons. They have slightly different animations, but yeah, those are the same icon. Okay, Rachel's Song. Duration 4 actions. Targets adjacent enemy. Causes target to change sides and fight for the caster. Charm only works while the target still has uncharmed allies. Okay, so it automatically wears off if they are the last person standing. Cool! And it goes up by 3 stamina for every 1 action. Okay, well that's fairly powerful, so that kind of makes sense. So it maxes out, you can pay 30 stamina for 11 actions. How come it doesn't say phases? Because a phase is not a round. We used to think it was, but it seemed like they went by too quick, so I thought a phase was an individual turn and not a full round of everybody. I don't know. Okay, well, let me rest. Oh no! You give me that stamina back. You stop that. Okay, but this is a golden opportunity, though. Let's turn his back to Aaron, and then we can try the charm spell. Why not? Let's see. Let's go big. Let's go big. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, you're on our side now. Yes! Oh, man, there's so many battles where this would have been so useful. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so good and so powerful. And these guys have so many hit points. Jesus. And they are hitting us so much. I do not like it. I don't care for it. Oh man, I don't want to use Sen water, but I think I've got to. And you have to come. You've got to die. You must. Yes, our new friend will hold the line. William, my guy. You have got to do better. You've got to defend yourself. Okay, well, That was an expensive experiment, but it was also very, very productive. But now I think we have to do this. Okay, yes, good. He came around that side. That's what I wanted. So he can actually come down here and attack this dude instead. And let's use the kinetic staff. And of course we miss. Are those guys gonna run? Are they gonna run? Oh my god. I mean, that's generally proven true. That's why I've gotten less shy about using them. Because, as I have stated, you know, many times across different games, that, you know, especially in RPGs, I have a tendency to hoard consumable items. And I need to be better about not doing that. There we go, they went down. Gosh, that one guy just took so much killing. Jeez. Yeah, that's my thing, is that, like, worst come to worst, you just camp afterwards, right? Ooh. Hey now, what's this interesting looking item? Hello. Hello, friend. What are you? A Ridgewood bow. There is no mistaking the purpose of this weapon. The compressed form, the unusually heavy wood. This bow was built for power. With such strength behind it, William was certain the bow's accuracy suffered. But then, perhaps one good shot was all it would need. Okay, I see. So this bow has a gimmick. Whereas, like, the Grulf bow adds a lot of accuracy, but also adds 10 damage. The Ridgewood bow, it seems like, doesn't add any accuracy, but it adds more damage than the Grulf bow. So basically, if you have a really high or maxed out archery skill, you could use this to snipe people. Because if it has plus 12 damage at 84% condition, I'm guessing that at 100% it has plus 15 damage. Which is not bad. That's 50% more than the Grulf bow, but right now, even though this is cool, I would rather have the accuracy just simply because it's hard enough for our archers to hit anything. Caitlin's usually pretty accurate. William, to his credit, has gotten better, but that's been since he's gotten the Grulf bow, which means that's even more important that, like, I'm not gonna trade those. And we're good on lockpicks. So there we go. And we've done a lot this stream so far, but I feel like we haven't made much progress. Just because we're in the same area. That's really what it is we just haven't moved very far. Cool, his defense went up to 60, that's nice. That's what we like to see, look at that. Area, create, touch, and these are all going up because we're using those spells. So, like, create is going to max out at 80 here very shortly, even though it is not one of his ticked skills. These are the ones that are going up because they're checked. Man. Charm got a jump. Movement got a jump. Resist got a jump. We've been using a lot of defensive spells. When this one hits 80, I think I'm going to take it off and switch it to cold so that cold will start leveling up on its own. Oh, and it looks like we did learn that new spell. Cool. Okay. We are quite some ways from the town of Keth. But I think we can make it. You know what, though, before we get too far away, just in case, because I did say this, I'm going to use these convenient corpses here. I think I'm going to stow the winter staff just to give us some damn inventory space. Because we need it, and if we pick up anything else, I'm going to have to drop it anyway. So, you know... Actually, that might not be a bad idea. That may be a good suggestion, because I got excited about poison when we first got it, and it's not leveled up a whole lot since we did. And I was hoping that what would happen is our first spell would be like a really cool, like Adder's Kiss from Planescape Torment, you know, like we were going to just shoot out a bolt of poison at somebody and inflict a dot. But that really hasn't been the case. The only spell we've learned so far has been that one that allows us to detect whether enemies are carrying poisoned weapons, which is kind of useless because it doesn't... All that tells us is that we need to smear Fidali paste on our armor beforehand. It doesn't stop us, like it doesn't stop their weapons from being poisoned. And I don't know if we are going to get a resist poison spell the way we've gotten resist cold and resist electricity and resist fire and charm and magic. So I was hoping poison would be cool, but cold by its very definition is going to be cooler. Maybe that's a good idea, actually. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot. Because, yeah, I'm eager to see if there's like an area of effect cold spell. Like an ice version of Fireball or something. What if I just... Did y'all see that? I just bumped into something right there that, like... Huh. Weird. There was something there that was like invisible, and I bumped up against it, and it moved me involuntarily. Now I can't find it. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe my finger slipped, who knows. Well.
Does it seem awfully quiet all of a sudden?
Ambush.
We should be cautious.
Ambush. And yeah, of course using skills is going to definitely be the best way to improve them. So trying some cold magic will help it level up quicker, but we've got to have something to cast first. Which, it looks like we now do. Thermal Envelope. It only lasts one phase, but it also only costs 1 stamina. What if we just cast it a whole bunch of times? Haha, you missed. Man, I wish we had an Essence of the Wind right now. That looked different from Hotfoot, didn't it? In fact, that affects spell accuracy. Since William couldn't get all the way up there, I'm going to hit him with that because I don't want to get hit with a fireball. Oh, thank goodness, it missed again. On the other hand, watching him cast it might improve our fire magic. Because I know, like, you know Fireball's in this game, and I've been dying to get hold of it. Okay, where's our adrenaline spell? There we go. Come on, William. Go back to the tried and true. Because I want strength to keep going up as well. That adrenaline spell is so good. There we go. I could use a steadfast tonic, but let's do armor light so that we get the skill bonus for it. I want the improvements. Ooh, I wonder if you can. Like, surely there's nothing stopping you, right? Surely there's nothing stopping you, because it didn't say that it only works on like melee characters or non-casters or anything like that. If you could charm another spellcaster, my goodness. That would be very good. Come on, guys, take him down. Oh, those breastplates. They're so good when we're wearing them, and they suck so much when the enemy's using them. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do what they do. We're gonna run our mage way back there in the back. Okay, good strategy. Split up. I'm gonna have to hit this guy, and so that guy's gonna get away. Or is he? Boom. And the answer is probably yes, but you know. Maybe not. At least Lightning Bolt deals a flat amount of damage, like, regardless of how much damage you've taken. Oh, curse your shield. Curses. Oh, we've got just enough. Take him out, Aaron. Oh, crud. God, I did 80 damage. How much health could he possibly have? More than 80, obviously. Oh, I hate that shield. I hate it so much. William, come on. Can we do anything? This is useless. That's a waste of stamina, but yeah, there he goes. Dang it! Very annoying. Very, very annoying. It is super irritating when you invest a lot of resources in a battle and then they get away anyway. That's alright. That's alright. We live. We'll live. Man, that Horn of Henna, I feel like I can really tell the difference. I need to remember that I have it, and what I need to do is, before we rest for a long time like that, pop it onto one of them, and then rest, and then take it off and replace with the Lucky Charm like I've learned to do with these rings. Well, anyway, melee's at 75. Ooh, look at all of that. My goodness gracious, we are getting there. We've got some skills that are going to max out soon. Anything? No. Okay. Well, I figured that was too much to hope for. Let's see if we can get to... What was it called? Keth? Oh! I just had a thought. I wonder... Will that angry mercenary want to know that we found the ice mage? Like, assuming that was the same guy. It may have been a different dude. Because that guy, he was a mage, but he seemed like he had, like, PTSD from the lightning bugs, rather than as if he was studying them. So that might have been a different wizard. See, that's kind of what I was thinking when I was gonna cast thermal envelope. Is like just do that over and over again. See, like I could voluntarily reduce the duration so that he could cast it more times, for example, and that might actually give more of a bonus. Okay. I am gonna do this again. Can he get to any of them? No, he cannot. I'm gonna have to move right in the middle of them. Oof. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking was, like if you cast a small spell over and over again, then you might rack up more points than casting a big spell one time. Yeah, I could use the wire, but I want the points in defense. Electricity's not going to go up anymore because we're maxed out at 81 for this chapter. But self-ally and resist can still go up. Okay, let's see. Can we have 2 buffs on at once? Let's experiment. Will this overlap with Aura of Insulation? Yes, it does. Ooh. Okay. Good, we can have multiple buffs on at one time. There shouldn't be any reason why not, but I wanted to be sure. Because what that means is, so I can just sit here and do this to raise our cold magic. Kind of farm it a little bit. Deliberately grind. So many sparkles. It kind of makes me want to put, like, more buffs on. Which would be a useless waste, but still. And the best part is because that only costs 1 stamina, I can do it 4 times and then rest for a turn and get all of that stamina back if I feel like it. If it becomes necessary. Of course, it doesn't really matter because I can just camp after the fight is over. Oop. I am going to do this, though. I want to keep the Aura of Insulation up. See, for that right there. Come on. There we go. Now I'll rest a couple of times because we're tapping into his health. There we go. Oh, don't miss, William. Don't do that, friend. William, you're better than this. I'm trying to figure out what these little things are that are swarming around us when we cast Aura of Insulation. They kind of look like they're supposed to be molecules, maybe? Perhaps? Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like, they look like electron symbols. But they flicker by so quickly that it also kind of just looks like a low poly fairy from something like Legend of Zelda. Like not a Link to the Past style fairy, but like a Navi style fairy. Oof, it went off again. Well, he's gonna get a lot of ranks in defense this time. Or resist, I keep calling it defense. William, go get them. William, they must be stopped. I'm trying to rest a little bit now and keep ahead because I'm spending a lot of stamina. If William would just hit, they only take like 2 shots. Well, no, I guess these are taking 3, aren't they? I was about to say, I was going to take a chance and rest with him and, like, not put another Aura of Insulation on just to get more stamina. And then, of course, immediately, instantly, they changed targets. And they hit William. Or shot at William, rather, instead of Aaron. Lord. Go get him, lad. And he misses, of course. Swing and a miss. Okay, and they still deal physical damage, too. I guess that's to make sure that they can hurt you, even if you are using grounding wire or Aura of Insulation. William, you have got to hit them. I know that they're tiny bugs, but, like, come on. Actually, that's kind of funny. Just firing electricity in all directions. What is... It's not working. I hate you. The mage is just skipping along with his defensive magic on. La 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 la. I'll kill your family, say the bugs. Goodness gracious, there we go. Okay, yeah, there better have been some skill increases. Good, his stealth went up. And his stealth went up. Yay! Spellcasting is now an average of 74. Self and ally better have gone up. Okay, it's at 80. Nice. Nice. We are maxed out for this chapter on that. Resist should also be at 80. Good. So we can actually uncheck that. Cold went all the way up to 31. We got 10 points in that one battle. Nice. That's what I wanted. Okay, where should we tick that 5th skill? Because most of these others up here are going up by themselves fairly consistently. There's 1 or 2 that aren't. Like, we're not using a lot of detect magic. But I'm thinking maybe strength or just magic. Because this is supposed to have some interesting stuff locked behind it, and we've not seen that yet. And then also strength, like the adrenaline spell has been really good. So I want to see if there's any other decent buffs. Magic? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm feeling this because it's got to have some weird shit back there. Yeah, it's kind of like that generic, arcane. Okay, yeah, we'll try that. Ooh. Hey, this is what you were talking about, right? Just a second ago? Cold, range, create. Cold cut. Oh my god. Okay, it's not an area spell. It's going to be single target. I bet it's like a blade of ice. And yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like, strength will be dependable buffs, but at the same time, we probably also know what we're getting. And I see more lightning bugs over there. But, oh lord. Yes, you would. You'd also have to be, like, pretty cold-hearted to use a joke in air quotes like that, too. Awful. Just awful. Okay, so this is... What was it called? Keth? And Choth is right next to it. Man, we've almost circled all the way back around to Briala. That road was closed at the beginning of the game, but look at this. We've literally almost come full circle. Neat. Very cool. Well, let's explore this town and see what it has to offer us. Hopefully an inn. Lord Dacca will see you now, said the footman, showing the companions into the parlor. Keeping his velvet-coated back toward them, the lord said brusquely, "You're late. The rest of them are already on their way to Bakriel. Go join up with your fellow mercenaries and don't come back without my wine." I think there's been a misunderstanding. I don't know. Yeah, I do wonder if his mom has finally made it home. It's a weird looking tree. Because she was constantly like, oh, you just missed her. Something tells me that if we did make it back to Briala, she probably still wouldn't be there. I bet she's not programmed into the game. She's a red herring. Ooh, the companions smelled a rank, foul odor as they approached the house. When they got closer, they saw the cause of the stench. Strips of drying meat and tanned hides on racks in the yard. A man in a skunk-skin hat tended a smoking fire. Howdy, strangers! You in the market for some gator shoes? Belts? How about some snakeskin boots? Aaron waved his hand in an attempt to dispel the drifting smoke. The man continued his sales pitch. Got your Torlith jerky, your croc jerky, and your fieldworm jerky. Bet you didn't know fieldworm's edible, did you? Tastes like... William interrupted. Chicken? Chicken? No, it tastes like Torlith. But you know what Torlith tastes like? I wouldn't venture to guess. Chicken! The man guffawed heartily. William ignored the temptation to ask what chicken tasted like. Instead, he went on, actually, we're more interested in provisions. Do you sell anything that vaguely resembles food? The hunter narrowed his eyes. You city folk with your refined taste buds don't know good eating when it bites you on the arse. This here cured croc meat is oily and tough with a flavor like the swamp it come from, but not only is it delicious, it won't go bad no matter what. And how would you be able to tell if it did? Aaron muttered. The hunter folded his arms across his chest. Listen, I ain't got all day. 30 burlas. Uh-huh. You interested in buying or not? Okay, are we buying, are we gonna buy some mystery swamp jerky? Because this seems like it can only be either the best thing to happen to us so far or the worst thing that's happened to us so far. Oh no, it's people! The jerky is people! Okay. William checked their packs. We're pretty low on supplies and can't afford to be picky. Give us some of that there cured croc meat. The hunter wrapped up the package. Can't go wrong with this stuff. Cook it up in a stew with some swamp cabbage and marshmallow. You'll love it. Here, have a sample on the house. The swamp hunter dipped a ladle into a vile-smelling kettle hanging over the fire. William and Aaron held their noses and took small bites. William coughed. Delightful. Aaron wrinkled his nose in disgust. Yummy. You can bet we'll be thinking of you come supper time. God. Yeah, actually, yeah, gator is not that awful. Mostly my problem with alligator is that it's kind of stringy. Like, it's not gamey so much in flavor as it is in texture. A surly man answered the door. What do you want? Oh, we're trying to find someone, Aaron began. I haven't seen him, the man declared, and slammed the door shut. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That guy's the only valid character in this game. Hi, come on in. I just baked a batch of cookies. Want to try one? The man offered a plate of delicate brown wafers. Aaron sampled a cookie. These are great. Are you a cook? The elderly man chuckled. You might say that. I'm a mage. Spells are much like recipes. My gift is in the art of poison. Forgive me. Jerry Barcudi at your service. William choked on his last bite of cookie. These aren't... You haven't... Oh, no, of course not. I only make up poisons when I'm paid to do so, and I don't experiment on friendly young men who just drop in for a visit. You must work for some very interesting people, William said cautiously. Yeah, it is a completely reasonable response. When strangers, like random armed strangers, bang on your door, I mean, I too tend to shut my door in the face of unscheduled guests. So, yeah, not only way to be sus, but what the timing on that introduction is just. The mage responded with surprising candor. Oh yes, some of the most powerful officials in the Shira, and a few Jaegers as well. Why, there's one Shiran from Torlith. The mage stopped short, then continued. You'd be amazed if I told you the names of my clients. Almost everyone has someone they'd prefer to see dead. One Shiran from Torlith. Well, we know a Shiran from Torlith. That hawk-nosed guy who was rude to us as he was leaving to go to Antara. And he asked for poison from this mage before he left. If there's going to be a betrayal in Antara, I wonder if it involves poison. Aaron tried to talk around a mouthful of cookie. I'm a mage too, a novice. Do you think you could teach me something about poisons? William looked concerned. Planning on doing anyone in? You know, I don't really mean any of those little things I say about you, right? Aaron responded cryptically. One never knows when a little poison might come in handy. The mage thought it over, then announced that he'd be happy to train Aaron for the reasonable sum of 75 burlas. Well, hey, that's much better than having the skill ticked all the time and having it go up slowly, right? Absolutely. This is essentially free poison magic. Yeah, at this point, Aaron is not a novice. He is a master mage. Aaron paid out the burlas. It's well worth the money just to think of how nervous William will be from now on whenever he eats my cooking. He's acting like he doesn't already have poison magic that he learned from Naomi. The mage sat Aaron down at his table. Opening a small compartmentalized chest, he showed Aaron the various components of his trade. A short time later, Aaron had the knowledge and skill to create and use elementary poisons. How much of a boost did we get? 10 points. That is not insignificant. Oh, wow. Didn't unlock a new spell, but not bad. Not bad at all. Well worth 75. That is the cheapest boost to his magic that we've actually had to pay cash for the biggest boost. Like, most people don't give him 10 points. So, yeah, that's really good. Especially right after we decided to untick that. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. And switch to cold magic. Ooh, an empty chest. Hey! And whetstones. Yes, good. Good. Excellent. And let's put our 5 shovels here, and we'll take these 8 shovels with us. Okay, it's about time to wrap this stream up. I'm going to see what's in this shop. And repair our weapons and stuff. And then we're going to put this one to bed. So, like I said, I feel like we didn't go very far, but we still accomplished a lot. Like we did quite a few things. And we got a lot of nice bonuses, nice buffs and boosts. I am very happy with it, honestly. His magic is looking great. Learning some new spells. Cold cut, my god. So I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope that you will come back next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., for the next episode of Betrayal in Antara. And don't forget, of course, if you're not already following and subscribed here on Twitch, please do so. And you can do the same over on YouTube as well, where you can find the rest of this series in case you have missed any previous episodes and are just now joining us. On top of that, you can also follow on Twitter, Facebook, and Pillowfort to stay abreast of what we are doing here on the channel. And in fact, you have one more day to vote in our current Twitter poll for whether or not we should save or abandon Girl in Chrono Cross on Monday. So head over there for that. Come back on Thursdays for Disciples, Sacred Lands. And I'm going to browse this armor, maybe pick up some Sen water, I think, for sure. And I'll catch you next time. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.